So right now, during this COVID times, are you business? We're talking about just business. Are you making more? Are you making less money? Are you doing okay, breaking even, or do you feel like you're making more money because the business kind of shifted to something different?
With a lockdown, because we had the stay-at-home order here in New Jersey, my business flatlined for 4 months, 4 to 5 months. Absolutely no income. It is starting to pick up again, but now there's the looming threat of more tighter controls again because the pandemic is out of control. I'm trading water at the moment. Hopefully next year things will work better because we'll have a grown-up in the White House. And
Right.
the pandemic, there's vaccines on the way, and that will help correct things again. So there's a severe loss in the job market in the United States, and that means a lot of people have less expendable income. There'll be a lot of people that are homeless, not able to afford food. So we are headed for another recession. So we're not quite sure what's going to happen next year.
Oh my God.
Not to be all gloomy about it, but we have to be realistic. If you look at the figures, we're in for a really rough time next year. But hopefully with better administration and specifically vaccines that'll help correct things again, and hopefully it'll pick up again. But at the moment, I'm treading water. I'm staying afloat. We'll see how it goes. And even then, as I said, I got a new studio space, a bigger.
Right.
And I'm moving in. So even with all of that the need to be more conservative with finances, I decided, what the hell, let me get a better studio and move in. And financially it made sense because I can make it work.
Right. It's all about shifting, and we don't have to stay broke. We could just shift our business and figure out how to make that extra money.
Yeah. So. And with that, I've always been of the opinion that you're better off, the people that aren't too specialized are better off because the markets will change, the technology will change. The technology is changing so fast that we can barely keep up. So I think for photographers to have a 3-year plan or 5-year plan or 10-year plan like you might have had years back is not realistic at all. The internet absolutely changed everything. If you look at Google started in 98, just over 20 years ago. In 20 years, the landscape has dramatically changed. The digital came in and absolutely changed everything. So if you have long-term plans, it had better be so non-specific as let me make more money. That's about as specific as you can be for a 5-year plan. Things will change, and with that we have to adapt. But I'm also, words of advice that stays with me that I take to heart is Louis Pasteur said, chance favors the prepared mind. In other words, if you're ready for opportunity, when an opportunity arises, you're better able to adapt to it and make it useful for yourself. So that you kind of have to keep your eye open on opportunities, new niches that might arise, how technology might change things, how the market changes. You've got to just keep your eyes open, because if you stay fixed on one ideal, I think you're going to be left behind. Things do change.